As always, it's great to have you all back on CoinLady channel. In addition to discussing XRP, I will also touch on some current events in this video. Come on, let's check it out. Expect a push for CBDC hegemony in the United States soon. Just in time, Nigerians are rebelling against the central bank after it declared their old currency notes to be invalid. And Americans still deny that this will happen to them. In my recommendation, I have them check out the Gov domain and read up on CBDCs at the same time. Find out more about bail-ins too. You can expect a bail-in to take place at some point. The locals have such an emotional investment in the US dollar that they have no interest in ever switching to digital currency. They simply refuse to accept it. What will actually happen, however, is a bail-in, and it will absorb anyone who is dependent on the US dollar. Their financial security will be squandered. That will cause the largest transfer of wealth in human history. Anyone who is wealthy now can quickly become impoverished under the current economic system. The 1% will soon be replaced by anyone with crypto. In about 5-6 years, digital ID and CBDC will be implemented, and by then I doubt I'll still want to call this place home. The source of this is Canada, but it will be broadcast around the world. With every nation introducing its own CBDC, where exactly are you planning to hide? Digital identification and a social credit score are next in line. Simply put, it's only a matter of time. To believe that a government that already routinely examines citizens' bank records won't continue to do so in the future just because it has access to a CBDC is naive. There is bipartisan support for giving the Federal Reserve even more authority by establishing a central bank, digital currency, or CBDC. While the two sides remain at odds over the specifics, their general agreement on the concept provides the Federal Reserve and the Biden administration with the political cover they need to move forward with a CBDC that will limit the liberties of the American people. Some lawmakers have proposed using a CBDC, or Federal Reserve-issued digital dollar, to prevent a debt crisis and ensure the continued prominence of the dollar as the international reserve currency. However, it is unclear whether or not a CBDC will be effective. Even though you will be able to track your every monetary move, it is clear that one could be used to manage and regulate your dollar's circulation. This introduces a brand new stablecoin and DeFi monitoring platform, with a key focus on CBDC, and it's rapidly spreading and developing. I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, but 2030 is no longer the target year. From what I can tell, things are going to pick up speed significantly from here on out. The government has decided to speed up the pilot program from its original start date of 2024. That is, in the current calendar year. Ukrainian authorities have accelerated preparations for the introduction of the digital hryvnia. Everything is being accelerated this year, so the pilot will be run this time around. Since no one in the United States would ever vote for a CBDC, we will soon face a national emergency that will force its implementation. Keep in mind that Americans are extremely accustomed to all of their habits. The government has suddenly gained visibility into their business dealings. Those people won't be fooled by that. Still, most people are preoccupied with other things. And they have no idea that it is even coming. And yet, it can be found on our government's website. I'm finally going to demonstrate what I've been raving about for so long. This demonstrates how the foundations of the new financial system are being laid, with this crypto partnered with this company, and so on. That's why billion-dollar corporation Visa has teamed up with Ripple and XRP, settling into a global partnership with Earthpoint, Ripple. Banks, money transfer companies, service providers, and businesses in more than 50 countries and territories can all take advantage of the company's international payment services. A short time later, in December of 2018, Visa paid $250 million to acquire Earthpoint, a Ripple partner. Visa and XRP appear to have more in common than just this. Through this funding, Ripple will form a strategic alliance with DX Money, the industry's leading fintech firm in the space of cross-border payments. What do you think will happen next? Down the line, DX Money will re-establish its partnership with Visa to facilitate international financial transactions. It's common knowledge that Ripple has the same problem-solving goals. After that, Nevada joins forces with Ripple to facilitate international transactions. Any business, from mom and pop shops and startups to multinational conglomerates, can accept and make payments in Nevada using any device. In addition to becoming a Ripple partner, this organization is also launching a new payments platform with Visa as a key partner. Then there was another euphoria when Visa bought Currency Cloud, a company that had worked with Ripple in the past. A few months after the partnership was finalized, the company was acquired. That's the way it rolls, bottom up. Ripple has joined forces with them, as you can see. This firm has partnered with this firm, and this firm has partnered with this firm. Ripple and XRP aren't the only ones building a huge network. Stellar and XRP are doing the same thing. Similar actions being taken by Q and PT. It's the same old story with XRP and VC. I've been showing you this over the course of the past year because I've seen it early on and I wanted to share it with all of you because it's not hard to see what's happening. The new financial system is being built from the bottom up, and you can see it happen in real time because we're still at the beginning stages of crypto. Plus, we're heading towards a cashless society as a result of all this. Combining the various alliances with CBDCs, card issuers, payment processors, and other financial institutions. As you can see, this is our destination. There will never be a cashless society or digital ID. There would be no cash in a cashless society. And this is the scale at which we are dealing. There will be no garage sales, rummage sales, tooth fairy piggy banks, or putting money aside for a rainy day. No tipping the waiter or hairdresser, no giving to the homeless, no giving to busking musicians, no selling unwanted items for cash, no buying anything with privacy. If you only deal in digital currency, your entire existence hinges on constant access to electricity and the internet. All of your earnings will be tracked. Everything you buy or sell will be recorded. What we mean when we talk about a cashless society is exactly that. Many people are going to be harmed. Do you have any idea how many people, struggling to make ends meet in this era of rising prices, are resorting to working illegal weekend jobs? That money is now subject to taxation as well. And since most servers earn their living off of tips, that's what they're after. In addition, they want to levy taxes on that. Unfortunately, this opens the door for them to monitor your financial dealings. This enables instantaneous tax collection. Keep your doors locked. After receiving a secret briefing on crashed UFOs, a Republican senator is expected to speak out later tonight. All of this is designed to keep you preoccupied. Folks ought to come to their senses before it's too late. As a matter of fact, it seems like every day there's a new report about aliens. The abductions have apparently started recently as well. The world over, people are reporting being abducted by aliens and seeing UFOs. We have now progressed to the point where actual human beings are disappearing after encounters with extraterrestrials. Exactly what steps is the government taking to address this issue? Also, if they're so intent on destroying UFOs, why don't they just enter the craft's control room and take a look around? The lack of evidence begs the question, why? I guess that will come later. All of this, however, is a diversion from the real issue at hand. You do know this is all planned out and deliberate, right? In Oklahoma, a chemical tank has caught fire, causing temporary evacuations. Indeed, this phenomenon is becoming increasingly common. Nitric acid, an extremely toxic chemical, is being reported as the leaking substance by police scanners. Hazardous if touched. Tucson, Arizona is the location of this event. In the Houston metropolitan area, a Union Pacific train hit a truck and derailed. This train was transporting some potentially dangerous materials. All of a sudden, it seems to center on poisonous and dangerous substances. And it's happening all over the country, state by state, and nobody seems to notice. In addition, the general public believes this sort of thing to be inevitable, leading them to develop a sort of immunity to it. No one is surprised by it any longer. It's the alien thing that keeps people on edge, though. You can't see what they're doing over there because you're too busy looking over here. Awakening is required. I'm telling you, if people don't start paying attention, soon there will be a CBDC, a digital ID, and a social credit score. Furthermore, it will soon arrive. I repeat, the year 2030 is no longer a year. 2025 at this rate, this is the year that finally breaks through. Due to the fact that once some countries implement CBDCs, everyone else will feel pressure to follow suit in order to appear progressive. Since everyone else seems to be moving forward, they feel the need to as well. It's one diversion after another, and now even traditional news outlets are reporting on events only after they've been covered on social media. I'm glad they're finally talking about what happened in Ohio on Fox News yesterday. It's helped us keep an eye on them. The trend must be maintained. What you need to do is keep these people talking about it. Anything short of that, however, is unlikely to change the situation. However, at this point I must conclude this video. To everyone who has been tuning in, I appreciate it. Many thanks to everyone who has watched my videos. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.